Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, Confessions of a Dollar Tree Addict. I'm Marina and I'm excited to do some snacking and crafting. I have a cup of coffee, a delicious, scrumptious from Dollar Tree strawberry snack, and a bunch of spare craft supplies that I've sort of pulled together because I did buy this. What is this called? Oh yeah. It's called a candy cane wreath form, and I really know that everybody usually uses to do these forms, but that just doesn't work for me. And I did have a ton of white floral. Well, it's kind of like off-white or ivory, antique white, that I bought at Walmart for about 9 cents a piece. I have tons and tons of it, and I used it to make flower arrangements last year, for Christmas, for shelters. I still have a ton left, and I have these dark cranberry colored floral picks. I have these rusty orangey red looking. Actually, I love this color. I think it's really nice if you have rustic farmhouse decor. I love that kind of red. And I have these rust color peonies that I think are gorgeous. They may not be traditionally Christmas, but you know, traditions sometimes are meant to be changed. I have this awesome plastic mesh nautical rope like stuff that I absolutely love. Also from the Dollar Tree, I have some jingle bells, but I do love these jingle bells. I actually got these 2 jingle bells after Christmas last year for 80 cents at Marshall's, and I think that they might look really good in my wreath. I do have some traditional plaid ribbon. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that. I have some pine cones. Not sure if I'm going to use those. I do have these Christmas balls, and I feel like they look good with these peony. Yeah, I might use that. And I do have this ribbon. I have this ribbon. I have a lot of different ribbon. I'm probably going to end up using jute cord like I always do. I have this berry garland. And I, of course, have the wired Dollar Tree garland ties. Now, I have no idea where I'm going with this, but I have my hot glue gun and I have some glue, and I'm going to start gluing red and white floral onto this candy cane wreath form and see where it takes me. I did rip the floral right off of the stems. I won't be needing them or the leaves. And I hot glued 2 rows of I believe these are carnations. What are these called? What does Walmart call them? Walmart calls these flowers. Oh, dahlia. Okay. Well, I did do 2 rows of dahlias, and I then went behind and double reinforced them because I might be putting this outside of my house, because I don't really mind if these flowers get weathered. I have a lot of them, and I'm just looking to do something inexpensive and fun. It's a cold, rainy day here, and I just wanted to do some crafting. And I do, like I said, I have these balls, and I'm thinking of putting them in the center of maybe a couple of the flowers, not all of them, to sort of Christmas it up a little. I do actually love this kind of red. I think it's really rustic and a fun red to put in your Christmas decor. So as you can see, I just glued them in, and then in the center of a few, I put the red Christmas balls. I think that that really kind of is starting to take shape. I will be adding something more in, but I haven't decided what yet. I think the white might need something. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not going to put anything red in the white. I don't think I would like that. I'm just going to continue making the stripes. Once I've gotten all of the red and white done, then I'll decide after. But yeah, once I put them on, I do flip it over and put extra glue. So just like that, I did hot glue my stick-on fingernail right into this wreath. So there's a little piece of me in it, which is kind of hilarious. But today I didn't burn myself, so that's great. So I just glue it right onto the wire. And in case you guys are wondering, each row takes one flower. So one flower stem. So really, it's, I think, going to end up being about the same amount of money as it would take to use the deco mesh. And I hate the deco mesh. It just doesn't work for me. So you just put a whole lot of glue, just like that. And then you peel it back and you find the wire and you stick it on and you hold it. And then as I look at it, I try to decide where I want to place the red balls that I've added. I think I want to put another one maybe here. So I just put a whole lot of glue on that. And then I just put it where I want it, just like that. And it's glued and stays. And then I go to the back of the wreath form and I make sure to put additional glue. Like I bridge the little gap between it so that there's like a mountain of glue, as you can see. And I know that they're not going to fall out because, as I said, I'm probably going to put this outside. Once you've glued the flowers through the whole entire candy cane form, it looks like this, which I think is pretty cool. And then I was trying to decide where to go from here. And it definitely needs something more. I just didn't know what to add. And I do love this. I think the brown of the wire between the berries kind of really matches really cute. So I'm thinking I will wrap it around the candy cane wreath and have it lay in the white parts. Maybe, I don't know. I do have those bells still that I really also like, that I feel like would look cool with it. They have that, they're Mexican tin, and I feel like this brown sort of terracotta warm red kind of goes with that whole theme. And I do love Mexican inspired items, so I can't decide, but I do go through this whole thing. And then I just definitely love how the berries look in the white. So I think I'm just going to wrap that around first and see how I like it. So I wrap one end of the berry wire to the very end of the wreath, and then I start to wrap it into only the white areas. And that's really simple, but actually adds a little something that it needs to the wreath, I think. Once that's done, it still definitely feels like it needs something to me. So I do play around with these bells that I really, really liked and still do like. And I decide that I'm going to, they came just like this from Marshall's, and you're supposed to cut this part and then hang them in your tree. But I'm just going to stagger them a little so one hangs lower than the other. And I'm going to press it through the flowers and hot glue it on the other side. I decided that it needed a little something more, so I just added this underneath and passed it through the greenery and hot glued everything in. It's not really a bow. I just made a loop and glued it underneath the greenery and added some more berries. And I think that I love how this came out. It looks really cute and very rustic.